So almost 20 minutes in, the glass is really warm here. So one thing I noticed that, I don't know if it's the same on a normal program, but when you press short at least, the water heats up straight away. So you know your clothes are being washed in properly warmed up water. The wash actions are quite vigorous. They start off fairly slow, as you can see, and then gradually the revs build up, and as you can see, it's quite a vigorous wash, which is ideal for cottons. One thing I've also set that you can change in the settings is to keep the display on. Ordinarily after 10 minutes the display goes dark, but you can set it so that the display stays on. The water level is also okay, seems to be enough water. So now we're on the second rinse. The rinse level is set to maximum, so we'll see what happens. It seemed to, on the first rinse, come up to the door. So something to note on this machine, I've selected Water Plus, and my Water Plus is programmed. Now the machine's default is to just add extra water, but you can set it to add an extra rinse or extra water and an extra rinse, which is what I've done. In other words, I'm going for maximum rinsing. So you can see now the level is coming up the door. Something to bear in mind as well, that this is the cottons program, so perhaps on another source program, in fact this is higher than the previous rinse actually, but on a minimum iron program or delicates the level may be even higher. Let me just check. Yeah, the conditioner hasn't gone down yet, so it's going to do at least one more rinse. I think this machine will do 3 rinses. I think with short added, it's 3 rinses. I'd imagine it's 4 without short. And if you didn't have Water Plus, it probably is only 2 rinses on with short added. So this is now the final rinse. Interestingly, soon after the last video on the second rinse, the machine just drained and it did not spin. It drained quickly and then refilled. It filled up first at a low level and then it filled up to this level and added the conditioner. Essentially most of the suds seem to be gone, so I think the rinsing is okay. I must say I'm not sure how well it would rinse on very low water levels. One thing I noticed about Miele, which I quite like, is, by the way, this is the final spin, is that they don't keep doing short little spins and stopping. He says, let's see what happens. See, that is just getting faster. Now that sound isn't great, is it? Oh no, that's that. There is some rattling inside. I think it's cables. I think it's cables in the corner of the cabinet, just with the vibrations, slightly vibrating. But I would expect a little bit better from Miele on that. I should make sure all cables are well tied. This is 1400. And just to be clear, that isn't now touching. So this machine will now spin for about 4 minutes at 1400.